What's 4 times 2 is 8. This is episode 48. I refuse to not have a cringeworthy intro. I refuse. They're so good. Bad. They're pretty bad. Today we are getting back to work on a field that we created in the last one. So if you haven't seen that, go check it out. Basically, we've got this whole area here, which we've got. I also need to add a little bit of money because I deleted some trees and didn't get paid for it. Hang on. There we go. That should do it. That's about how much money minus the cost of the fertilizer that I had before all of this happened. So let's get in here and see what kind of trouble we can get into. Why this defaults to 15, I will never know. This is a 42 meter spreader. There we go, 42. Let's get into it and let it happen. I tried to straighten a few things out after the last one. As you can see here, there's a lot less trees, although I did put a few down. So there's that too. I tried to replace the ones that I cut with more trees. There's a few areas that are wide open, like this area right here. However, there's a couple areas that are more dense, like down here at the top of the screen right now. That is a way more dense area than it was otherwise. And I think we've got a pretty good setup for the field here too. I'm really happy with the way this whole thing turned out. Hopefully we do well. I tried to keep it where it was a little bit more straight going down through here. One of the problems that I had was the lines in the middle were not straight. They were like, it looked like somebody trying to run away from a crocodile. So this should fix that. All right, well, there's part one anyway of this field, so we'll drop that where we're at. And now we need to get this guy. We've got it set for grass, which is going to be great. Man, we are going to have an absolutely insane grass harvest when it's all said and done. We're going to give it a couple months. There's a couple fields that we've got that should be able to do it in maybe next month, the month after, but we're going to let it go for maybe 2 more months. So July, so August, and then September we'll harvest, and then we'll let it go October, November, and then we'll harvest once more. That should put us where we need to be. Let's set this up, 17.2 meters, yada, yada, yada. Drop it down, turn it on, not in that order, and go. Hopefully we don't get stuck on any trees. So far, so good. Sweet. All right, so what do we have here? Well, this field is now being kind of taken into consideration with the rest of these. We kind of now own this whole little area here, which I am digging. Because some of the fields that we've got also are not going to be oats until the, spring? Something like that, like March? This allows us to be able to get a really good harvest and to double crop some of the fields. Makes it really nice. The only thing that's a little bit of a bummer with this is now this is not a contract field anymore. We've utilized this whole area for contracts since the beginning of the series, and now with being 48 episodes in, almost to 50, which is blowing my mind a little bit. Yeah, we're doing all right. Not only are we 20 or 18 episodes past, like the most episodes I've done for a series in a long time. Well, I guess that's it, isn't it? Never mind. That is the major part of this. I got to do something special for the 50 supercut. We got to do something fun. I'm also noticing we're missing quite a bit on the edge of the field. So one of the things that I'm going to do after we finish running these headlands, I'm going to go get a small seeder while this is running back and forth, and we will be fixing all of that. I don't like that this seeder misses stuff, but I do like this seeder because it's big and straight and looks pretty cool. So, yeah, well, I guess there's that. But what we need to do, finish our 2 headlands around, and then we will go finish our job as well. All right, rock and roll. I have purchased this thing, which I'm not really happy about, and I'm probably going to sell it soon. It is not a direct drill, and I thought maybe it would be, because when Giants released this, they released this along with a cultivator, which looks oddly similar, or a power harrow rather, which looks oddly similar to the one that's in the front of this. However, it is not. It is not the same. It is not anywhere close to being the same. And I will iterate that irritates me like fire. There's literally a power harrow in the front. This should be a direct drill. I'm so unhappy. Whatever. Let's go in. There are a couple spots around the edges that have caused problems-ish. So I'm just going to drive over the whole outside of the field. For some reason, our worker missed a few things, so I had to hit that on my own. All right, let's get back up into here, drop it down, and I think we'll be pretty good. This holds 600 liters of seed, and it's down to 99%, but it's still working just fine. We'll probably get rid of a little bit of seed right through here. One of the nice things is, yeah, it may not be a direct drill, but good news, still puts down the seed. There we go, 1 liter of seed. Finish our circle here, and I'm gonna take this back and get rid of it. All right, let's see if I can fling this thing in there. Hey, all right, yeah! Okay, so a couple things. Right now, repainting, repair, blah, blah, blah. Value 17,000. That's actually more than I paid for it, which is a little bit weird, but whatever. We do want to repair and repaint, and that should give us good money for it. Yep. Sell that, and we're good. Actually made like $2,000 off of that, which is good, because I need to fill this thing up with fuel. I also know that this is kind of turned into the John Deere farm. However, there is this guy. Now, I prefer the wheel version over the tracked version of this. Mainly as well, there's more horsepower range in here. However, I mean, 600 horsepower is not terrible, and we can equip this with a 3-point. I'm back and forth. I may hang on it for a little while just to see, because we do have one case tractor and everything else is John Deere. Again, I'm not quite sure what I want to do yet. I don't even know what I would use it for. I would have it, but I don't have a use for it. So we're almost done with this field. Let's go ahead and take our planter, put it away, put our last bit of fertilizer down, and then I believe it's going to be time to fast forward another day in game. And I do believe we've got some bales that are going to be ready to sell tomorrow, which is going to be fantastic into August. And then in September, we will have an insane grass harvest. Seems one pass around with the fertilizer spreader is just about all we needed. This should be it. A little bit more here and there. There's also a little spot that did not get plowed up, but overall, not too bad. And that's it. There is one more thing we need to do. However, I'm not going to record doing it because I don't want to do it, but we've got to do it anyway. We need to roll that field. Rolling is slow and it takes forever. So I'm just going to go around. Actually, I will take this tractor because this tractor works fine for it. You know what? No. Where's my 6R? I'm going to grab my 6R and that's what we're going to roll with. And we're going to get it done. Tell you what, I'm definitely getting used to cheating and sliding through the woods here. Yay! Hey, all right. Rock and roll, baby, rock and roll. Let's get it in here. Steering assist, 12.2 meters. I assume that's fine. Hopefully this will do. Uh-oh. Train coming through, baby. Train coming through. Ooh, ooh, yeah, let's go. Train's looking pretty cool. This is pretty sweet being this close to the train tracks. So we actually have quite a few fields that are close to the train tracks. All right, let's knock out this rolling job. Well, right in the middle of the contract, we are now getting hail. Great. One thing that I did do, I did go through and I have completely gotten rid of all the visual destruction from the hail. And tornadoes for that matter as well. By the way, we haven't seen any tornadoes yet. Well, I think we saw one, but I mean, there wasn't much to it. At least not here. However, it hails every single year. And I'm just getting tired of it destroying the crops because I still have to go through and plow it up and it sucks. And I should be able to direct drill right over it. It's still, for some reason, not fixed. So, yeah, whatever. So I've just turned it off. Looks like I could still do crop work with it hailing though, so that's all right. Yeah. And we are done. Nice. All right. So all done there. We have now completed every task that we possibly need to. We could take a look at contracts. However, all of the harvesting contracts are not what I want. Mowing contracts kind of out of the way. There is a new baling contract. And I don't care. I'm ready to move forward. Where are we going? That is my fault. We should get off these train tracks before something bad happens. I think we're good. I think we're good today in game. I think we should go put this away and then move forward. We should go sleep. All right. So That is over there. If we keep going around towards here, we've got our bales in there, which are still grass. And if we run way over here, we've got some more bales, which are grass. There you can see we have 52 bales in there, about half of which will be ready tomorrow in game. So I'm going to go in here. I'm going to save my game. And then we are going to go take a nap until probably about 9 in the morning. All right. Not bad. It is still raining, although it says it's sunny. I imagine that's probably going to dissipate in time, as that normally does happen. But hey, we've got grass that is growing. There we go. That says ready to harvest, but we're going to wait one more month. We should be seeing a growing over here. It is. And then we should see way over here. We should see more growing. Let's get a little jump. Yay. Ha ha. Perfect. All right. So we'll wait one more month and then we will mow everything all at once. That way we could just do all of it. Just one swoosh. Let's check on some bales. So it looks like all but one bale has turned to silage over here. So that's good. 51 of those bales are now silage. Let's run over here and see how these bales are. These are the ones we're going to crunch up. These are still showing as sowing as grass. However, if we can get one of them out, we could see 91%. So it's not too far away from being done. We'll leave that there for now. Until then, let's run over here and let's go ahead and get some bales out of here and get them sold. So silage, 24. Find ourselves a tractor near a trailer. That'll have to do. Oh yeah, we should probably look and see what the cows. That's a lot of poop. Let's see what else is going on here. Let's see. There's nothing happening here. You are all up in the way, homie. It is coming through the grading as I expected it to be doing. All right, so cows, 0 milk. I don't know if it's just because there's nothing going on. I kind of expected there to be milk. I should probably hit up Farmer Cop. He'll know the answer. Meadow grass, fine, whatever. TMR, that's good. They're eating that. No slurry. No straw, but there's a ton of manure, which I don't understand. Whatever, it's working. That's all that matters. 37,000 liters of manure's in there. We're going to need to sell that. Oh, and also, I don't know if you guys know, but the roads are like wet roads, which is very cool. There's no water on the windshield, which kind of stinks, but the roads are very wet, which I think is so cool to see. We got our auto loader now. Let's fly through here and grab our bales, which for some reason decided that they were going to be over there today. Let's bring that down just a little bit. I still will never know why. After you come back into a game, it just puts the bales off to one side or the other. I'll never understand that. There we go, $58,000, nice. Got some more silage bales right here. Oh, it says grass fermenting, 82%. That's not a silage bale. What is that all about? Hang on a minute. Wait. The bales that I just sold, were those appropriate? Let's get these in there too. Yeet, there you go. Silage, no, now they're showing as grass. What in the world? I do have one more silage bale though, so that's nice, although it's there now. Let's see if we can make this work. Hang on. There we go. Yeah, we have one silage bale in here. Do we sell it? I guess we have to, don't we? Yeah, no, those other ones were not ready to go. That's weird, super weird. Bring this here. There we go, sell it. Whatever. I just took a look and see if there's any contracts that we could take on. There's a couple vegetable harvesting contracts. I'm not interested, if I'm honest. I've also heard some horror stories about vegetable contracts, so guess what? DjGoHam is staying away from those. Let's come over here. Let's double check. 91% of the grass fermenting. I'm going to speed some time up and we'll let that hit 100%. Good news! They are all done and ready to go. So if we can get all of them out of there. Wha-pow. And then please grab onto them. Oh no. My hand is stuck again. Oh boy. Can I? Nope. No, it's stuck on there. Yay. There we go. Much, much better. No more hand. All right. So we've toggled our super strength. We're going to bring these over here. I think it has to be turned on for it to work. Evidently not. That worked perfectly fine, didn't it? We'll bring it forward anyway, just a little bit. We'll grab a hold of another bale right here. We'll bring it and drip it. Again, I wasn't quite sure if these bales would sell properly or not. Apparently, all bales, if you've got them turned on, which I do, at least with the contract boost mod, now the bales are not kind of there, like you have to collect the bales. But I'm really not interested in taking any chances when it comes to that. I don't want anything bad to happen. I just want the bells to work. It'd be done. And I'm gonna bring them over here. We've chunked them all up, and we're just gonna sell the straight up silage. We'll make a decent chunk of change. It's not gonna be a lot, but hey, it'll be more than zero. There we go. Get all that dumped out, and the money would be $9,500. There you go. So I need a trailer, and this trailer specifically is one that I have actually modeled to just showcase what can be done in certain circumstances and situations. It holds 50,000 liters. Again, just kind of makes things quick and happen. And I don't have a normal tipper that will hold multiple different things. So I think this is a great place to go. Now, we could go with an extension on here. I don't know if I want to go with that or not, but you know what? I'm feeling it. There's also some pretty cool stuff in here from Kloss. Like, we go with an Axie, we go with a Merlot. But I don't need those things. Want? Absolutely. They are very cool, but I don't need. And this is pretty much going to have one job. Manure. Running the manure. Again, I'm not quite sure why there's no slurry. I don't know why that's not a thing. And there's no milk. Again, it's the first time I bought animals. I don't know nothing about them. I wish I did. I'm learning. That's what matters. Hey, at least I'm honest with you. So the whole idea here is that I'll pull in, get the manure, and then sell it at our little sell station right here on the edge. Here we go. Get in the trigger. And manure. Yes, please. Thank you very much. Looks like it's like $89 everywhere with the exception of the biogas plant, which is 91. And I don't really care. There's also some on the ground, kind of all over the place. So I'm not quite sure what's happened with there. It doesn't look like it's putting it in the center of the trigger. It looks like it's putting it at like the end of the trigger. So we'll have to figure that out too. Manure has never been a money maker. As a matter of fact, I had to increase the time, like how much money I made, by twice as much in previous games just so that it was worth it. And here, $4,200. Not really that worth it, is it? So I've gone through, looked at contracts. Again, it's still a lot of root crops and stuff like that. Not really interested in that. But we do need to go get some of the flour from our green mill. We also need to go to the bakery and get some bread, because that stuff definitely needs to be sold. I mentioned it before, but I will be, at least the game plan is here on out, I will just be selling flour. It seems like the amount of money I can make on flour, as fast as we're making it anyway, I can make more money on flour just by selling it than I can from taking it to the bakery, because the bakery takes so long to make bread. It's pretty basic. It doesn't seem like they've nerfed it. It's just not working the way I remember. So we won't worry about it. See if we get a little drive-through gas pickup here. We're probably going to be like $50. And there we go. 34. This is a lot. More than I was expecting. Are we going to be able to hold all of this? Because it's going to stop at some point. I do have a thing where it'll like keep going up, but yeah, unable to load more items to sell. Yeah, what are you going to do? Let's go in here and let's find our flour. Where is it? There it is. And let's find where we can sell it. Looks like restaurant is going to be the place to take it. I'm getting the most amount of money there. However, we are going to have to go a little bit of a roundabout way in order to get in there. I don't know what I'm doing. These are all fine exactly where they're at. I can easily go load on more. What am I doing? Just put them all on here. I can pick them up and put them on here. This is easy. Boom, boom. By the way, this is using Yosa's liftable pallets mod. This has nothing to do with any auto-loading or anything like that. Just simply picking up those pallets. Super duper easy to do with Yosa's mod. There you go, 31,000 liters. Perfecto. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, no! Homie! Go, go, go! Hey, we saved it! All right. Nothing bad happened at all there. Straps work, that's for sure. Word of the wise, maybe don't take turns like that at 33 miles an hour. All right, so there's gonna be two things that tell us what's what here. Number one, how much money we make on this, because this is basically a day's worth of flour. $53,000. Not bad. Now let's go get the bread and see how much that makes. If it's more than 53,000, then we made the right decision. If it's less, well, then, wait, then we made the right decision? It needs to be less for us to make the right decision. I'm also extremely aware that the amount that it makes, I would still make more in bread because it makes more bread. It just uses it in less amount of time, right? If that makes sense to you. Makes sense to me. Well, I'm not quite caring about that because I harvest enough to where I could get a full setup every year in game. So I'm not exactly concerned with any of that. We have more than we know what to do with. So I'm not quite concerned with this. I mean, look, I think that's a day or 2 days worth right there. It's taking too long. Basically, I have more flour than I know what to do with, and the bakery can't handle it fast enough. So it doesn't make sense for us to use that. I would have to probably go in and modify a bakery just to be able to use it. I really hope the upgradable factories mod comes back in. That was a great way to use the base factories, but have a way to upgrade them. I missed that one. So here we go. Looks like we've got 6 pallets here. Not a bunch, but not too bad either. Let's see. Oh yeah, I forgot. These last two I always have to kick over for some reason. There we go. You go there. You go there. And load them up. All right, where's the best place for bread? Looks like the main farm. I changed up the names of the cell stations. So we have main farm cells and cow farm cells. So it looks like the main farm cells is the place to go for this. So back to the main farm we go. So again, keep in mind, there's no way this is gonna be $53,000. But that just goes to show you the time versus money. So I'm actually wasting product by not making it all into bread. However, I mean, 25 grand. I can't do that. And it's going to take forever to use all the flour that we have to make bread. So instead of waiting, instead of hanging around, now we get to make $70,000 instead of just 25. And you get to come back in the next one. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I hope you've enjoyed this one. I hope you had some fun and maybe you learned something. Or maybe you forgot something. I have that effect on people as well. Hope you have an awesome day. I'll catch you in the next one.